Hi, welcome to another holiday card making week. I'm Candace Smith and I'll be showing you how to make this Merry Christmas card. First, you're going to go ahead and create a card base. This one's 4 inches by 7 inches. You can use a pre-made note card if you wanted to. Okay, first we're going to make a rectangle out of the Argyle paper from Echo Park. We're going to go ahead and adhere it to the front of the card. This is just slightly smaller than the card front. Go ahead and stick it on there. And then you're going to make a rectangle from the pink pattern paper that's smaller than the other rectangle and adhere right to the middle. Just like that. Okay, and now if you're like me and you love your sewing machine, you can go ahead and stitch around the edge like I did here. Or you can just leave it the way it is. It looks good just the way it is. So, okay, we're going to go ahead and grab our snowflake stamps from the Get Merry and the Wishes Come True stamp sets by Hero Arts. We're going to use both of the snowflakes. Use this smaller one. And this larger snowflake. And we're going to be stamping right on our pink paper. You can choose to use, I chose to use a red ink. You can choose to use a hot pink or even a dark green if you wanted to. But we're going to go ahead and stamp them kind of cascading down the card. Starting with my biggest snowflake. And we're going to switch to our smaller snowflakes and do a couple more of those. And then a special trick for the one at the bottom, I usually just put a piece of paper there so it doesn't get on the Argyle paper, and then you just have a half snowflake. Okay, so you're done stamping. Let's put our ink pad away. Okay. And there you have our stamped image. And to the side of here I have a semicircle cut out of craft paper. You can use a circle cutter and cut it in half after that, or you can actually use a bowl like I did and cut it out the old-fashioned way. But we're going to grab our sentiment stamp, Merry Christmas sentiment stamp, and stamp it in brown ink right on the circle, semicircle. It's a little hard stamping it upside down, so bear with me. There we go. Good. Okay, we're going to go ahead and adhere it to our card. At the very top, you're going to want to add it to the top of the pink rectangle. There we have it. And now we're going to add our organza ribbon, which is the roses from Maya Road. And we're going to add those across right underneath the semicircle. Take out my trusty glue gun, which I use quite a bit. Try not to burn yourselves. And go ahead and adhere it right across the card. Let it set for just 1 second here. There we go. And now you're going to go ahead and pull out your chipboard snowflake. Have it over here, just 1 second. And I've gone ahead and painted it 2 coats of paint and then added glitter on top of it with a gemstone just to save us some time. So we're going to go ahead and adhere that snowflake right onto our card. I'm using some 3-dimensional adhesive. Put it right next to our sentiment. And we're almost finished with our card. The next thing I did is I took some vinyl that I actually had, kind of looks like leather, just some fabric out of my fabric bin, and I made a little square, like a 1.5 inch square, and then I cut it in half diagonally, and then cut little tiny triangles out of it. So we're going to go ahead and glue it to our card. I just like the texture that it adds, that little extra touch of leather really adds a little bit to that card. Last one. Rub off the extra glue. And you're done. There you have your Merry Christmas card. And I just want to thank you for joining me today. And I hope you have fun making your Christmas cards.